hold. I'll need to rekey the system.
Do it and find out where we are.
Sorry for the quick jump, Sergeant. You in one piece?
I'm good. Chief?
We're fine.
Ma'am, there's an object. Coming into view now.
Cortana, what exactly am I looking at?
That is another Halo.
Say what?
So this is what my father found. I thought Halo was some sort of super weapon.
It is. If activated, this ring will cause destruction on a galactic scale.
I want all the information you've got on the first Halo. Schematic, topography, whatever. I don't care if I have the clearance or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Where's our target?
The enemy ship has stopped above the ring, ma'am. We're going to pass right over it.
Perfect. Given what we know about this ring, it's even more important that we capture the Prophet of Regret. Find out why he came to Earth, why he came here.
Chief, take first platoon. Hard drop. Secure landing zone. Sergeant, load up 2 flights of Pelicans and follow them in.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Until I can move and fight, I'm going to keep a low profile. Once you leave the ship, you're on your own.
Understood.
Over the target in 5.
Hang on to your helmet. Mind the bump. Could we possibly make any more noise? I guess so.
Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. Welcome to part 19 of Halo 2 Anniversary on the Xbox Series X, part 1 of the level Delta Halo, and this section of the level is called HELLJUMPERS. So obviously we are playing as Chief again now, and well, for this section we've got to take out the turrets and then we kind of got to defend the area from phantoms that will come. I think it's actually only one phantom, but it will like reload with enemies. So yeah, you want to be a little bit careful there. Can't actually believe I managed to not die there, especially considering I, fell back down where we came from. Pretty sure. And then this elite wanted to get on the turret, and in fact actually managed to get on, but luckily I managed to take him out. Yeah. Well, he got screwed with that rocket launcher. So yeah, you do have the rocket launcher as your secondary weapon. Not really necessary to use. I mean, it's probably better to use later on in the level, to be honest, because there is a vehicle section here. And we are going to fight some wraiths and stuff, so probably a little bit useful there instead of here, where we've got a bunch of just regular troops to take out. Now, if we actually had brutes on this level, then actually maybe it would have been a little bit more useful, but alas, we do not. We only have, elites here, and that was a terrible shot by me. But I think it weakened them enough that it, worked. Now I'm out of ammo here, so I'm going to have to go for a different weapon. Sneaking up on this grunt, getting this needler, I think. Yep, picking up the needler. And the Marines with us have actually helped us, taking out a few more enemies. Although there might be one up here, I can't remember if there is actually an enemy up here or not. No, there is not, but there is this, what's this called? Beam rifle, that's what it's called. Which you can use to pick enemies from the air. I kind of did that, but then I don't think you'll actually see it because I ended up dying. Well, maybe it worked on this one, I don't know. Maybe it was the second phantom drop where I ended up dying after it landed. We'll see. Do I actually manage to do it this time? On this first one? Pick some enemies out of the air? Yeah, pick that grunt out of the air. That was about it, but the second one, I was actually really good with it, because it actually took out most of the enemies before they actually came. The only issue is there's obviously these elites that came, as you see here, although obviously later on. And yeah, I kind of got a little bit screwed there because I actually managed to take out all the grunts and jackals that fell out, but I didn't take out the elites, so I ended up getting killed by one. And I didn't really try it again. But maybe you can do that. Maybe you're better at the game than me. Hopefully you're better at the game than me. Now I've actually decided that obviously it's going to be Halo 3 that's going to be finishing after this. I'm going to do it in the order that they are listed on the campaign thing. There's some old school graphics if you want to see what they look like. But what's actually... I mean, I've said this at the end of Halo Reach Remastered, so we'll see, because it technically happened and then it didn't happen. Because you got the first part of the Watch Dogs Let's Play instead. But basically, my goal is that after this, I'm going to finish the Doom Eternal Let's Play that I started. Basically, it's about 13 episodes long. That's how many levels there is in the game. And unlike Halo, I'm not splitting it up into multiple bits. The problem is, the levels are quite long. Like, they can literally take, you know, an hour or so to complete. Because I tried to go for all, like, the collectibles and stuff. But what also really doesn't help is that the enemies that are... Like, I got to, like, level 9 or 10. I can't remember which level I'm on now. But I was kind of like, you know, screw this. I can't be bothered. I'm just going to re-release... Like, I've got the episodes ready, so I'll just come back to this. I'll finish the game and I'll upload them then. And that's why I did Watch Dogs instead in that slot. Because at the end of the Reach Remastered, I was like, oh, I'm going to move on to Doom Eternal next, and then I'm going to move on to Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. That isn't obviously what happened. But that's what I want to try and do after this game is over. I want to go back, finish Doom Eternal. Because what it was, is there was an enemy type in that game where you have to kill it, basically. Because it's providing shields to all the other enemies. But what was happening was it was in an area where it's either it's providing shields or it's respawning the enemies in. I can't remember which one it is now because it has been a couple of months since I played Doom Eternal. One of those two things, and then you know, I wanted to, I couldn't get through the level. This enemy was just there. Now there are cheat codes for Doom Eternal. You have to collect them. And I've collected one, I believe, for infinite ammo. Because that was the issue. I was trying to take out this enemy. Because I know it needed to be done. And it was just basically destroying my ammo. Was not dying at all. And I kind of got to the point where I was like, no. I need to... I was like, I'm done with this recording. I can't be arsed. I never really quit games in anger. I used to when I was younger, but not anymore, really. But yeah, I don't... you know, I don't quit games in anger anymore, apart from that bit in Doom Eternal, and I was just kind of like... I mean, I'll be honest, there was a bit in Halo 2 here, later on in another level, where I kind of got a little bit close to wanting to quit and then come back to doing it another day. But I didn't. I powered through and I did it. But yeah, with Doom Eternal, I just... Because I attempted that like 3 or 4 times, trying to take out this enemy, because I ended up obviously dying, and I was just like, no, I'm done with this. This is ridiculous. It's taken out all my ammo. It's not... I can't kill any of the other enemies because it's providing a shield. And it's killing me. Or they're all killing me. Like, screw this. I don't even... Like, I don't understand how anyone is actually supposed to do this. And I was just playing on normal as well. That's kind of the ridiculous thing. I mean, there was people saying it was, like, you know, it's a difficult game, so that's kind of understandable. But, yeah, I'm gonna cheat, basically, to progress through. Now, cheating actually will mean that I can't unlock the Slayer keys, which was one of the collectibles. But, you know, whatever. Wasn't actually sure what we had to do here. We have to activate this to open the bridge. I thought for a second it was the prophet in the middle there, but it's not. Just getting some more, like, different weapons. It's actually going to get the plasma rifle, because it's a better weapon. We haven't actually got the brute plasma rifle yet, obviously, because there's no brutes so far. Also, the AI has actually took over the car, which was annoying, because I wanted to drive the car, but then we get to drive this tank. See me looking around, because I heard Cortana mention it, and then here it is. Don't know how it's actually attached to the Pelican. I would imagine the tank is actually rather heavy for it, but you do see these Pelicans flying the tanks in the game, so I guess not. Yeah, we definitely need this, because there's a Wraith over there. And you don't want to try and take on the Wraith by yourself. Because I actually walked away from it. And because I didn't know it had landed. Because it takes a bit of time for it to land. And I was like, and Cortana was like, oh, we'll leave it for the other Marines. And I was like, oh. I'm supposed to pick up the tank. Then we have this very, very slow section. Obviously, because we're driving the tank. With a lot of ghosts. So prepare for that. Although it's probably going to be split over the next episode, because when we go through this tunnel, it's like that's when the next section kind of starts. Or through one of the tunnels, I can't remember where. But yeah, look how many ghosts there is. And the fact that they just go flying everywhere like that is just, it's kind of annoying. You have to also kind of work out which way you're going. Like, are you going up here? I think both ways will take you the correct way, but... I suppose the other way is easier in the car. You're going in the Warthog. My tank's already on fire now. And then you got these enemies over here that you got to deal with. But yeah, we are getting to the end of this part now, so yeah, I've been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 19 of Halo 2 Anniversary on the Xbox Series X, and I will hopefully see you next time for part 20.